Evening everybody, how you doing? I was just this second starting the video and I turned around and realised my kitten is under there. So just bear with me while I rescue her from underneath this little bag. I don't know what on earth she's doing. She's doing crazy, little crazy pants. Silly girl, what are you doing? Right, okay, there we go. So yeah, it's like 10 o'clock at night now, I think, and I'm making myself a coffee. I'm staying up all night. It's about 10 o'clock at night, and I have done nothing today. It's been a very, very lazy day. I've played video games. I've been chilling out with the cats. I had a little nap with both the cats, which was nice. They actually, for the first time, I actually don't know where the camera is, there it is, I think. For the first time since we've had them, they were actually both napping with me on the sofa. They're finally settling down together a little bit, which is good. Oh, she's back in it again, crazy kitten. It's not upside down this time, so it's fine. But yeah, so I wanted to make this a little bit of a different video. First of all, apologise for the shakiness because I have actually lost the little suction mount thing. Sometimes I have you literally stuck right here, but I have lost the mount. I don't know where it's gone. It was in here somewhere. I must have picked up and put it somewhere. But yeah, I wanted to make this little bit of a different video because I was messing about on my YouTube analytics, and I noticed I'm at, or almost at, 2,500 subscribers, which something I've never really looked at before. Never really paid much attention to it, but when I was looking at it today, it kind of struck me that that's actually, considering what I do on here, I put pretty much zero effort into this, I have to admit. I'm sure that's quite obvious in a lot of my videos. But yeah, I basically press record on my phone, I talk for a quarter of an hour, and then I upload a video. And occasionally I'll put a screenshot as the image. What are you doing, Mental? Occasionally I'll put a screenshot as the image for the video, and that's it. That's as much effort as I put into these videos. to suddenly realise I actually have nearly 2,500. I think it was something like 2,996 or something when I looked. And it seems like it goes up, the subscriber count goes up on average about 3 every 2 days, on average. So chances are by the time I upload this I'll have more anyway. But yeah, it occurred to me how crazy that is considering how little effort I put into this, and how specific my target audience is as well. This isn't exactly something that... Oh, you meow, little lady. This isn't exactly something that your average Joe walking down the street is probably going to have much of an interest in. But, so yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting, and I thought I would just make a slightly different video. Say different, it's still going to be my face yammering about nonsense. But I thought I'd make a slightly different video just as, not as a celebration, but just to, I guess to mark it in a way. Oh, I've closed the little kitten in the kitchen, because she just had a bit of a scrap with the other cat, because she was tearing around in the dark, and I guess she must have scared the other cat. Our other cat, Gwen, she's still struggling a little bit. It's been about 2.5 weeks now, so it's not been long. But she's still struggling getting used to having the kitten in the house. I knew this was going to happen anyway, because, oh, little lady. Let me sit on the floor, see if that helps. Oh, I'm going to sit on it now. I knew she was going to struggle anyway, because she's a particularly high-strung cat as it is, and cats quite often aren't the most social creatures anyway. And I had thought I'd introduce Millie, the new little kitten Millie, in this video anyway, so this might work out well. Now she's climbing up inside my dressing gown. Rather inappropriate young lady. But yeah, so you're trying to jump up there. You can't go up there, madam. That's the... Well, you can, but probably not a good idea. It's all dirty and rubbishy up there at the moment, little lady. But yeah, so I thought I might introduce her on this video. So here we go. This is little Millie. Mwah. She has grown so much already. I think I did show her off briefly in one of my recent videos. She's not going to stay here long enough anyway. She's not going to, I think I did show her off briefly in one of my other videos anyway. And she's grown even since then. She is growing so fast, it's crazy. It's taking me a little bit by surprise. I think she's about 4 months old now. We've had her about 2.5 weeks. Oh, now she's chewing my hand up. Oh, we're doing really well. Dear little terror. And yeah, she just scratched me. But oh, sorry, madam. Yeah, we've had her about 2.5 weeks now, I think. And our other cat, Gwen, is the tiniest cat I have ever seen. She is so small. And to see how fast Millie is growing up is quite, oh, she doesn't like it here. She's meowing, I don't know if you can hear her. She's already worked out that the handle is how you open the door, though. Wait, little terror. I wonder if she needs the toilet, actually, that's possible. We don't know, madam. But, yeah, she's done all that to my hand. She's a little psycho. But yeah, she is growing so much so quickly. So I'm really quite surprised by it. Ah, here we go again. I was really quite surprised by it just because of how tiny our other cat is and how quick this little terror is growing. Ah! Oh my god. Hold on. I'll drop this. Ow. And you calm down. As soon as you're on video, oh, there you go. Little psycho. It's really painful. She's got like thousands of needles in her mouth. But yeah. So yeah, so that's Millie, everybody. What are you doing? I just wanted to keep her in here while I'm making the video, just in case otherwise she was going to run around and have a little scrap with the other cat while I wasn't there. If that happens, I want to make sure I'm there so I can make sure they're both okay. Oh, now she's just eating my what do you call it? Anyway, so yeah, I can't remember what I was going to say. Surprise, surprise. I had so many little things I was considering saying in this video. I was just going to basically ramble on about everything, which is what I'm doing anyway. But yeah, so yeah, this is basically just a little thank you video for everyone who has subscribed and for all the people who do watch me regularly. I know I've got a handful of regular viewers, so that's pretty cool. Oh, she just ripped that open as well. Crazy little kitten. And so yeah, literally just wanted to say a thank you to everybody who's actually subscribed and who watched my videos and all that. And yeah, I'm certain there was something else I was going to say. But yeah, so I thought I would do a little bit of a sort of a share the love type moment as well. I wanted to give a shout out to another YouTube channel I've been watching just recently. Oh my god, crazy little kitten. Another who I think a lot of my... To be honest, I'll be very surprised if most of my viewers haven't already watched at least something on this channel anyway. Because it's quite... It's quite similar to mine in a lot of ways. Oh my god, she's gone absolutely mental again. She couldn't have picked a worse time to start chewing my hand up. So yeah, I wanted to give a real quick shout out to Ephemeral Remy, who's on YouTube and Instagram, and I am certain any of my any of my regular viewers at least will absolutely love his channel. If you haven't already seen him, I'd be very surprised if there's many people who haven't already seen him anyway, just because he does cover a lot of similar things to what I do. And he's got some incredible piercings, including a big septum, and many other big holes in his face as well. And plus he has absolutely incredible tattoos. And yeah, I really think a lot of my viewers who enjoy this would really enjoy him. Both, like I say, both on here and on Instagram as well. So it's just Ephemeral Remy. So hello to you if you're watching this. I know you've commented on a couple of my videos in the past, so hello if you are watching this. And yeah, it'd be awesome if anybody who hasn't seen him goes over and checks his channel out and gives him some support as well. His channel's growing really fast because he's uploading a lot of good content quite regularly. You terrible little thing. Made me bleed now. That's nothing new. There's a new one there. We're doing well. But yeah, so as far as my channel goes, I haven't done a great deal this last week or so. And that's just because of how crazy work's gotten. It's now really started, the weather's started getting chilly. Got something stuck in your tail, you terror. The weather started getting chilly, and obviously being in the gas industry, that's when we tend to get very busy. So I have been, the last couple of weeks in particular, I have had particularly long weeks. I've been doing 12 plus hours every day, and plus I have a 45-minute drive to and from work. So that doesn't leave me much time outside of work to really do stuff like this. And even then at the weekends, that's part of the reason I decided to have just a full-on lazy day today, just to try and recover a bit, and I'm glad I have. I've actually had a really nice day. I've done absolutely nothing. I've only just got out of the shower, and it's, like I said, it's nearly 10 o'clock at night. I think it's probably gone 10 o'clock at night, to be honest. And yeah, I've basically only even just gotten out of the shower. So I've just been playing video games, chilling out, doing nothing, just to trying to recover a bit from work. So yeah, so I do apologise. I know I say this a lot, but I do apologise for not uploading a little bit more regularly. I would like to get into a habit of at least 2, if not 3 videos a week. Maybe one slightly longer one, and then a couple of shorter ones as the week goes on. You try and jump up at me now, madam. You come up? No? He's going to look. You're going to jump over there. You're going to try and go out the door, going to. But yeah. I say I have, I'm still in the near future, now she's climbing on the bin. I'm still in the near future planning on doing my tattoo and scarification video, future mod video. I keep hoping to be able to do that in daylight, just because I don't particularly like the way the videos tend to look in artificial light like this. How you doing? I don't particularly like the way videos look in artificial light like this, and these particular videos are quite important to me in a way. Not important, but they're I want to put a little bit more effort into than I do with the majority of my other videos. So I'd like to actually have them halfway decent light. Just trying to get in the washing machine now. It's closed, madam. You can't get in there. It's glass. But so yeah, I want them to be halfway decent videos with slightly better quality than what my normal videos are. So I don't particularly want to be doing them at night. Also, another reason that I haven't done this particular one is because I don't really know exactly what I want to say. Ow. I don't really know exactly what I want to say, just because it's tattoos. I'm personally not really that into tattoos. I mean, they look awesome on other people, but as far as, I know what I'm talking about, got black everywhere, but as far as tattoos go on me, they are, when it comes to body modification, they are my absolute lowest priority. Know what you're doing. Meow, eh? Oh. Yeah. And when it comes to body modification, tattoos themselves are pretty much my absolute lowest priority. It's the way I look at it, it's like modifying a car in a way. Ouch, that's gonna hurt if you're not careful. Watch what you're doing down there, madam. It's like everything else I'm doing is like performance modifications, I suppose, and whereas tattoos is a little bit like just painting a car. And I am very much into cars and car racing because my dad's actually a motor racer. He's a car racer, and I personally have much more interest on the actual workings of cars rather than just the aesthetics of them. And it's kind of a similar thing body mod wise. I kind of treat tattoos a little bit like I do painting a car. I just don't care what a car looks like as long as it goes well. So that's another part of the reason why. I'll try and entertain her as well. She's not happy being locked up in here. That's part of the reason why I haven't done it. Also, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to go about doing it. I might do tattoos themselves in one video and then scarification in another. Although my plan right now is to do both in one video. What I might do is just start talking about tattoos, and if it only takes me 3 minutes, I'll then include it all in one video. And if I have a lot more to say than I realise about tattoos, let's put it that way, then I will make it a 2-part video. And as far as other videos go, I still want to do a heavy mod video, which will actually probably be 2 videos, just because there's a lot of different things I want to do. I also then want to do a video specifically about eyeball modification. There's a small number of different modifications that I'm very tempted to try with my eyes, much further down the line. Oh, madams. I'm going to let her out just because she's not happy. Here you go. She might need the toilet, actually. There you go. You're behind the door. You're on the wrong side of the door. But, yeah, there's, as well as actual eyeball tattoos, there's a handful. I'm going to stand over here so I can watch her. There's a handful of other things I'd like to do. Yeah, she needs the toilet. That's why she was making noise. There's a handful of other things I would like to experiment with further down the line. With my eyes. Sorry, I'm going to try and find some good light here. With my eyes, there is a handful of little modifications that can be done and are performed on eyes. And so I'm going to make a video just about that as well. And there was something else as well. What was it? I think it worked out being 5 different videos I wanted to do. I can't remember what the other one was offhand. Or 7. I forget. I've got them written down anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, as far as other videos go as well, I keep having different ideas for videos, and then I forget about them, and then I remember them, and I really need to write them down. So I don't forget them. There's a fair few things I do plan on doing at some point as well. Something stuck to the phone. There we go. But yeah. Like trying to think of other things, other videos I have considered doing. Like I've thought a little bit about sort of sharing my thoughts on exactly what makes something a modification as well. Because I think I have quite a broader definition of exactly what constitutes the body modification than a lot of people do. And I thought that might be interesting to share as well. Plus I thought about doing something, a sort of modification in the workplace type thing as well. Although I don't really know what I'd say about that. It's just an idea I have on the back burner. So, and she's now climbing around in some more bags. And yeah, I have a handful of non-modification videos I am tempted to do at some point as well. But whether or not I'll ever do that, I don't quite know. Because I do want to obviously keep this channel 99% body modification. So I have a fair amount of obviously non-mod related interests, and I don't want to dilute the channel too much. I do want to keep this 99% body modification, but I'm trying to think maybe if some of the other things I can put a mod related spin on it, or in some way make the videos mod related while talking about other stuff. For example, like modification in the workplace type thing, and my experiences with that. If I can make videos like that, then maybe that's what I'll try and do further down the line. But yeah, so as far as that goes, that's pretty much all the channel type stuff I can think of to actually mention right now. I say life in general is very busy outside of recording 20 minutes of recording these random little videos, so I'm trying to find time to do it. It's just not necessarily easy. Hopefully that will change in the near future. I'm considering changing, not changing jobs, but I'm not planning on leaving the company I'm with. I do quite like working for the company that I work for, but it's just my specific job because of the ridiculously tiring nature of it. I am starting to think about possibly moving departments and doing something slightly different. Because obviously at the moment I deliver gas cylinders, which is very physically taxing, and swallow them, and so that's the reason I'm so tired. It's not even necessarily the long hours, although admittedly that doesn't really help. But what stuff we got there? Got random stuff on the fridge. Got a thing from Ljubljana, and I think my parents got us from Florida. One for me and one for Anna. And there's pictures of Anna's nephews there. Anyway, not that you really care. Yeah, with the job at the moment, obviously we also do little class 2 tankers, which is something I'm very seriously considering trying to move over onto, because it's the same wage wise, but it's obviously much less physical, in terms of the actual work itself. And that is now that I've been doing this for well over 2.5 years now, having a slightly less physical job is something that's really starting to appeal to me more and more, and I'm liking the idea of that. So that's something I'm either considering going that route. No, where are you going? Oh, I'm just going upstairs again. What are you doing, stupid? I'm about to hear if they're going to have another scrap again. Gwen's in a bad mood now. But I can't hear anything. Maybe we're safe. Hey, silly, what are you doing? But yeah, so I'm considering either doing that, or possibly once everything's out of the way, like the next couple of months of me are particularly busy anyway, because I have my best friend's birthday and Anna's birthday are both in the beginning of December. They're 2 days apart, and we're going to Portugal in December, and obviously Christmas and family stuff, and then yeah, getting married in February. So the next sort of 3 months are particularly busy for me anyway. But what I'm considering doing, once all that out of the way and life is a little bit more sensible again, is possibly finally doing my Class 1 license. And then moving over to the Class 1 side of stuff with the company I work with as well. That's something else I've been considering just lately. Because again, that would be much less physical in general than what I'm doing right now. Which, yeah, that sounds very appealing to me. My nose is sliding about. I've only just put this in. It's all oily and slidey about. But yeah. So that's everything. I think that was her just hissing at her. So yeah, I might have to run upstairs in a second. But yeah, that's everything work-wise right now. And I lost my train of thought. That put me off a bit. But as far as personal mods and stuff goes, I don't know exactly how much I'm going to be getting in the very near future. Again, obviously because everything's so busy at the moment. Everything is all just suddenly happening at once. But I will be re-piercing my bridge again in the near future. I'll just have to pierce it through the scar. I think that's about as much as it's going to settle down initially. It will settle down a little bit more as time goes by and as I keep doing oil rubs. But I think that's sort of 99% there now, where it's going to be. So I will be trying to re-pierce that in the nearish future. And my nostrils, I will be trying to, I will be getting them pierced in the near future as well. Especially as I've decided that I will be putting my septum stretching on hiatus for the time being. So, and I was planning on getting the other arm done before the wedding, but I don't think that's going to happen just because of time constraints and money and everything. I don't think that's actually going to happen before the wedding now, which is a bit of a shame, but at least I've got one done. That's all right. Yeah. I think that's more or less everything. I'm certain there was something else I was planning on saying, but yeah, I've now been talking for 25 minutes, and I'm sure I probably have about, I'll be surprised there's more than about 3 people watch all the way through this, so thank you very much for anyone who has watched all the way through this, and again, thank you very much for ridiculous, I can't believe, I know in the grand scheme of YouTube world, 2,500 subscribers is not much. I mean, obviously there's people with like millions and millions and millions, but considering, like I said before, this really isn't something I put very much effort into at all, and I'm well aware it's a very niche topic that the vast majority of people either think is stupid or just don't care about at all. So to somehow have worked up to 2,500 subscribers is, I don't know, it surprised me as all. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. It was unexpected and it took me by surprise. But I'm certainly not complaining. Who knows, maybe one day I'll actually be able to make a little bit of income from this or something. Seems incredibly unlikely. I have no interest in putting in the required effort it would actually take in order to monetize this. That would just take far more time than I have in order to actually increase production value and have properly thought out, planned out videos and stuff like that. I'd much prefer the way it's going just now, just yammering on about nonsense. That's what I quite enjoy doing anyway, so this suits me quite well, just the way it's pottering on. And if it were to happen eventually, I would actually meet the monetization standards, or whatever you'd call it, the requirements, then that would just be I guess a little mini bonus, but I don't see that happening. I really don't. But yeah, anyway, yeah, coming up for half an hour now, and the cat has run off, so I can't even show her to you. So oh, there's Gwen. Didn't know you were down here. Gwen's down here. I really thought Gwen was upstairs. There she is. Let's sit down with Gwen for a minute, so you don't feel too left out. Hey there, madam. Yeah. See, isn't that ready? My old lady. You're like 6 years old now. Wait. I'm behind you. What are you doing? What are you sniffing? There we go. I think she's heard the kitten. Yeah, she's looking for the kitten. Yeah, she's hissing. See, she's not happy. She's getting a lot better, but it's definitely taking time. But it'll take a little while, won't it? Because I know what you're like, madam. I don't know if you can hear her in the background there. No, I knew it was going to take a long time for her to settle down anyway, because I know it can be tricky introducing cats anyway, and Gwen in particular is a very high-strung cat, so I knew it was going to be extra difficult, but she's definitely getting there. I mean, like I say, twice today I've had them both sitting on my lap at the same time, and at one point this afternoon I have Gwen's food down here and Millie's food somewhere else, but I have a water bowl next to Gwen's food, and Gwen was eating and Millie was actually drinking out of the water bowl right next to her, like a matter of inches away, and that's the first time they've done that. So we're making progress, we're getting there slowly. And yeah, I think Millie's now about to go wind up Gwen. She keeps trying to play with her. She hasn't figured out yet that Gwen doesn't want to play. So yeah, I'm gonna go sort that out before I'm no longer the only one bleeding. And yeah, thank you very much if you've made it all the way through. If you actually, now what's she doing? She's climbing inside my work bag. Anyway, thank you very much if you've actually made it all the way through this. I don't know if you've made, there you go. If you've actually made it all the way through this, put like a little wavy thing down below and say hello, and thank you very much for all my subscribers. And yep, go check out Ephemeral Remy. If you enjoy my stuff, you'll 100% enjoy his stuff. See you all again soon with a less rambly, actually mod related video. Ta-ra for now. Hope everyone's good, and yep, I'll give you another look at my cuts before we go. All those little dots, they're all kitten teeth. Amazing. Maybe I'll start that as a new type of mod, eh? Have a good one. Ta-ra.